Hi. Getting my water in. I know I've been missing in action, but I am back. And these are going to be quick, like 10 minute to 12 minute. I don't know which one they said once you get monetized, it needs to be at least, I think 12 minutes. I'm trying to push these to 12 minutes. But this channel is set up to do interviews. And I am looking for extraordinary people to interview on this channel. I'm also still looking for the right editing software and the right streaming platform to stream from and do the lives. And is shorts even necessary for YouTube? And do the shorts count towards your watch hours and your views? Somebody out there, let me know, please. Today, I want to talk about what I believe my passion is. I lost my parents, well, my mom, my heart, over 15 years ago. And I lost my dad 2 years ago. So I'm in the no parent tribe. And that is kind of hard. And today, February the 3rd, I was supposed to be going with my cousins to funeralize my uncle, and he's the last uncle on my mom's side. Now, I haven't enjoyed going to funerals, and it's just something about funerals since my mom's death. And then my dad, of course, I had to go to his funeral, but I'm more of a wake person, not a funeral person, especially after my mom. And I just hope people understand that. But I do let people know that. And it's just something about them, and especially people that are close to me. Well, my uncle, like I said, he's the last. He was the last on my mom's side through marriage, but he was also related to me through my dad's side. So we were double relatives. So this morning, well, actually, it started last night. Now, I was going to push through because I wanted to be there for my cousins, because my cousins are there for me. And so I always try to put me out of the way and do what I need to do for other people. But sometimes you got to listen to your body and your heart and do what's best for you. But it started last night. Now, I got all my clothes and everything together, laid them out, and I don't know if anybody else is out there that can relate to what I'm saying, but when you have a lot of clothes, it takes you forever to get clothes together, and I don't even understand why, but it does. So I recognize that, and I do stuff the day before. So all my clothes was ready. They were out. I had a restless night. I could hardly sleep because I really didn't, because it's like saying goodbye to my mom all over again, and it just does something to me. So I try to grasp these feelings and handle them, or I guess I push them back, and subconsciously I'm handling, but really I'm not handling them. So this morning I made a post and asked the Facebook community to pray for my cousins as we funeralize, or they funeralize their dad, and pray for traveling grace and strength and endurance for us on the trip there. Now, that was this morning about 8 something. Oh, I don't remember, whatever time, it was before 9, but I think it was 8 something. And soon as I made that post, I got the bubble guts, and then I had to throw up. So I'm running to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my God, what is really going on? So subconsciously, the feeling of the overwhelm just, started coming up. So I go upstairs, and my phone rings, and my cousin called me and told me, because I was riding with them. So I'm leaving from Fort Worth to go to Dallas, and it's 51 miles from my house. So I was supposed to be there. Well, I said I was going to be there around 10 o'clock. But I had all my stuff ready. And, traffic on 35 and then 20 is hellacious. And I really haven't been out 20 in a minute. But the last time that I did go, there's a whole lot of construction and things going on. So um my my cousins called and let me know that the travel time had changed. So I was like, oh my God, I know that I'm not going to be able to make it in that amount of time. So in a way, I was kind of relieved because I'm like, okay, maybe this is confirmation or something. But I'm still wanting to go. So I left my phone. No, and then my other cousin called me and we talked. And so I left my phone upstairs and I went downstairs and fixed something to eat for me and my son because I thought I could try to soothe my. I did soup for me to and some hot tea to ease my stomach. So I was like, okay. But at this time, I'm thinking that I'm not going. So I'm downstairs. I'm cleaning up and washing dishes and all that. And then I get back upstairs, and then I see texts or calls, and then we talk, and they say that I can make it. But I know that I can't make it because I've been downstairs too long, and I haven't been in the tub, and I know how long it's going to take to get there. So I was going to be late anyway. So hopefully my cousins understand, and my prayers and thoughts are with them. But this whole video is for us to learn to listen to our bodies. And before COVID, the week before COVID actually, I was paid to speak about grief, losing my mom. And then I had 5 other speaking engagements after that, but they all got canceled after COVID. But that was supposed to be one of my purposes and it was only about moms because my mom was my heart and I lost my mom. I lost my mom. I lost my mom. And I delivered that speech, didn't know if I was going to be able to or not because I had never spoke on that. But I had been dealing with it, and there were those 5 stages of grief, and really it's 7, and I'm breaking those down in my book. And it might be more for someone else because everybody grieves differently. So we never know what triggers us, and this today was a trigger. Because to me, I would have been saying goodbye to my mom all over again while wanting to be there with my cousins just for support. Because I know how support is as well. But they have a bigger family. My immediate family is only one of us left on my mom's side and 2 left on my dad's side. And we try to communicate as much as possible, but everybody have their own lives and things happening, so we don't get together as much as I would want us to. But it's not about me, it's about everybody being able to get together at the same time. But I'm saying this to say this, to if you love somebody, show them that you love them by just more than your words. We think about things when it's too late, some of us. When my mom passed away, we had 13 days, because this was very unexpected. We had 13 days to get all of her stuff in order. I didn't even know what her insurance policy was or any of those things. And my kids didn't know where my insurance policy was because we never think about death. Oh, I didn't. Anyway, that was the last thing I was thinking about, although I had what I needed, but they wouldn't have known where to find it. And now with all these new HIPAA laws and things, you can't get any information if you don't have that information. So during that 13 day period, we were able to plan my mom's funeral with her and all this and all that, and me still not realizing that my mom is going to die. It was just horrible. It and the first couple of years, because I was doing television production, it helped me because I talked about it on every show. And people were saying that I blessed them and that we brought in other people to talk about it as well. And I think I need to do that again. I think that that will help me. And if it helps other people, that is the main thing. But I do need to release and let some things go, and I need to scream. I was supposed to do a scream conference last year, and it didn't go. It didn't happen. And I didn't get to scream. And I know it doesn't take an event for you to scream, but sometimes it has to be the right circumstances to scream. So I can't scream in my house because my son lives with me. I can't, or we're roommates. I can't scream at work because there's people all around me. So I was like, oh my God, a lot of us, we just need to release. We just need to scream. We need that time to just get it out and let it go. And I need to get that done. I'm going to do a stream. I'm going to do a scream conference again. But I'm probably going to scream before that. But I was just want to let people know that you're going to grieve. Your grieving might not come as soon as somebody else's. You might not grieve the same way someone else grieves. But take that time to grieve. And I am making a grief journal as well. So you can document the things that trigger you. And it could be any little thing that triggers you. But like I said, I've now joined the No Parents Club, no grandparents club either, no great great parents either. And I had all of those growing up. So, if this encourages someone to know that it's okay to grieve, to know that it's okay if you can't be there for other people when they're grieving, but you got to recognize it. And I'm today recognizing it, and I'm today acknowledging it and saying it out loud that Sylvia, you still don't have it together. And it's been 15 years for your mom. So there are some things that I know that I'm going to need to do, and I'm going to take that time to do them. And I'm going to give me grace, and I am going to love on me. And I want everyone to understand that the grieving process that people go through, you might not understand it. And some of you might be like, girl, it's 15 years. What the heck are you doing? Well, if you had a relationship like me and my mom, and you might have had a relationship like me and my mom, you're just not me. And just know every individual grieves differently. Don't feel bad for your grieving. Just don't let your grieving become a deep depression and then you're not yourself. So it never got to that point with me, but I stopped living, and now it is time to start living. And that is what I know my mom would want for me. And I've come to that decision, and it took today to get me to that decision. And I really don't want to cry. Now I'm trying my best to fight back the tears because I think about my mom all the time. And when I tell you I had a wonderful mother, and I just pray that she knows how much I loved her, because I know how much she loved me. But I pray that she knows how much I loved her. But I did make peace with her and with her death before, but it's still, and I didn't believe in those 5 stages of grief, but when I tell you they all hit and all hit differently, it's just woo. But anyway, I am going to speak more about that because people are telling me that they need to hear more. And if there's anyone out there that is interested in it, think that this is something that's needed. I know it's needed for me, and I'm probably going to do it on a different channel. Or I might do it on this channel, just a different thread on this channel. I don't know, but it'll be about grieving and healing, because we need to heal, and other people might not understand, and all you can do is tell them and show them. And then you got to love on you and heal you and still be there for your family, but you gotta be there for you first. So if this has inspired anybody, please hit the subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. And if you think that this is relevant for somebody else, or somebody else needs to hear it, please share. I plan to get this together by the third week of February to have enough content to keep this grieving process going. Let's heal together. Thank you for watching. And my cousins, I hope y'all understand, and I love y'all dearly. And I just don't know what else to say, but I love y'all, and I love me. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.